Jarr! Oh, well, that was rather a bumpy trip, what? Who would have guessed I'd get to do such a thing? Hello, boy, we're really to the moon by crabbery. So, what say you? Shall we find the last crystal star and save Peach? Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. In the last episode, we launched ourselves here to the moon. And this episode, we will be exploring the moon. So, if we... Oh, that was a cock-up, wasn't it? If we launch Bobbery at this thing, we will get a most unusual item, a stopwatch, which temporarily immobilizes all enemies. That really feels like it should be, a badge or something like that, but it isn't. The moon is a dangerous place, and it's got new enemies on it, so we're going to explore with Goombella out. So, there's these fuckers. This is a moon cleft. Did you notice there? My normal jump, which normally does 5 damage, did 0. They have extremely high defense. Let's give them a quick tackle. That's a moon cleft. It's your basic cleft living on the moon. Max HP is 6, attack is 5, defense is 5. Defense is high, as usual, and fire attacks don't work against it. If you can turn it over with an explosion, though, its defense goes down to 0. Worth knowing. And I will swap out to Bobbery. You can also use Koops' Shell Slam, works quite nicely against them, because that just deals 7 damage piercing to all enemies on the battlefield, so will kill any moon clefts in one hit, but it costs 6 or 7 flower points, a lot. Hehe. I'm really good, yeah, because of my issue with Iron Clefts when I was a kid. I'm bloody good at getting super guards on them. But the best way to handle them is, as they suggested, you open up with a bomb from Bobbery, which, actually this first one's probably just going to kill it, isn't it? Yeah, that just killed it outright. Usually a bomb will flip them onto their back, and then defense drops to 0. If we do a spin jump, you'll see the first jump does nothing, and the second jump does 3 of the 8 it should do, because 5 is soaked up by defense, which sucks, but damn it, tried to do super guard. Cocked it up, didn't I? Let's blow this guy up, and bam, he's onto his bat. Oh, he's also dead. Well, one time I'll get to show it off, I guess. Showstopper's also a relatively decent technique against them, because they're as long as you get all five levels done on Showstopper, they're really weak to it, so... I'll just try and show them off being flipped properly. If I open the battle with Bobbery, that might work. Oh, you can't get me in here. Fuck it, I can just blow him up from out here. Haha! The artillery tactic. Excellent. Tactic. That's not a word. I meant to say tactic, I think. Nice thing about opening a battle with Bobbery is you don't even have to do an action command, he just does it. So yeah, that does the damage and then flips them onto their back, where you can then finish them with Mario. Mario and Bobbery in combination, your best bet for fighting moon clefts. Right, I'm just going to finish off here, I think, by just taking care of the remainder of these moon clefts off camera, because I think there's a couple more around the screen. Ooh! Extra cubs. Nice. We're going to get so many coins from that, I reckon that pretty much pays for the curse straight out of hand. Because it was, 50 coins we paid for the special path, so that pretty much covers it. Nice. Curse is very much worth going for. Do it. Now, I believe that's all of them got rid of from this screen. And yeah, as you may have noticed, subtly... Oh, no bollocks, well... Aye! Now, as you can see there, one of them died from Showstopper, but the other one didn't. I think it's only like a 75 or 80% chance for it to work. So, handy. Now, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, we're moving slowly, and gravity is higher in terms of jumping, which is nice. I really like the design of this moon, because it definitely, as you must have told by now, this game as a whole has a kind of very theatrical feel to it, and the moon definitely feels like you're on a stage. I quite like it. So, if we use Bobbery on this rock here, this will break again, and reveal a ruin powder behind it, which confuses enemies. We've got one of those already, and they're actually a really handy item. Also, if you're really lazy for taking out moon clefts, now, doesn't work actually, but that should work in combination with multi-bounce. But that's a 10 flower point way of doing it a little bit faster. Probably not worth the effort, if I'm honest. It annoys me these guys give so few star points, because there are a lot of them, and you do end up properly plugging through them, so... It's kind of a shame they're almost useless in that way. But yeah, I really like seeing the kind of... Oh, he came out of nowhere! Constellations moving in the background looks really cool. My goodness, there are so many of these guys around, though. I feel like I've only just started talking again before I've got to come off camera. This crack, I believe, does not have anything in it. Yes, quite right. And is there one more Mooncleft over here? Yep, there is. Oh, I'll take this guy. Oh! So, with him taken care of, we can move on to the next screen, and you're starting to see how this goes. Fortunately, there's not actually that much stuff in the moon. I'm going to switch to Goombella again, which should be a surefire warning of what's happening next. A new enemy. So, the slightly annoying thing about this place is there are no new enemies. Essentially, everything is a reskin. And indeed, here we see the Z-Yuks. Oh, I managed to get a good head start on it. Fantastic, because these guys can be really fucking annoying, but I know Mario can kill them with one hit, as long as they don't do their shitey thing that they do. I'm going to slow down this battle a little bit, because I want to be able to tackle both of them, as in the Z-Yuks and the mini Z-Yuks, because that's a Z-Yuks. It's a genetic improvement on the original Yuks. Match HP is 7, attack is 4, defense is 0. Multiple mini Z-Yuks will appear to protect the main unit, as you'd expect. Sometimes they also restore HP to the main unit, which really burns me up. It doesn't have much HP, but those barriers often protect it from attacks. And I could kill it in one with Mario, but I'm not going to. Instead, I'm going to take this opportunity to, let's say heal. Oh, that's us all basically fully healed. Goombella's got a bit of health missing. So it does the same attack, which you have to block there. And then, at the end of its turn, a mini Yuks will come out of it, mini Z-Yuks even. I decided to heal because, yeah, you get a lot of star power. Really, you do. Like, if like me, you've got a fairly decent audience we have generally, and if you do stylish kinds all the time, you get SP back so easily. It's actually really worth using it on just healing where you can. That's a mini Z-Yuks. It lives to protect the Z-Yuks. There can be as many as 4. Max HP is 2, attack is 0, defense is 0. If you don't clear out these guys, you'll never be able to attack the Z-Yuks. Using a multiple strike attack to take them all out at once is totally a good idea. I mean, I respect them all for protecting their whatever, but they get no mercy. As with other Yuksers, there's pretty good tactics for how to focus on them. When you've just got one like this, you can just do one character takes it out and then the other character hits the main body of the Yuks, because they will spit out one every turn. When you've got multiple Yuksers, that's less tenable. Multiple strike attacks, that it says, are handy, but what you then do have to take into account is the fact that they're floating enemies, so they can be really hard to get in that sense, because you can't use Stampede on them. You can use Bomb Blast, but it's expensive. You can't use Shell Slam. So really, the best way of fighting them is a partner we haven't used in a while, which is good old Madame Flurry. And I'll go through how to fight Yuks with Flurry again. I don't have a choice, but I'll go through it anyway. Oh, there's a bloody Mooncleft here. That's a bit annoying. So if there's only one Z-Yuks, nice and easy to take out, because you can cock it up like that. Basically, if you get them on the first turn, and Mario has got enough attack power to take out one, and so's Flurry in one hit, so if you get them on the first turn before they spawn any Z-Yuksers, you should be fine. If you don't manage that, you're going to have problems. Ow. Can I use Lip Lock on this guy? Because it does pierce, but it is also spiky, so let's see. Nailed it! That's quite effective. Flurry is powerful, she's just a bit weird, but she's only really useful in certain circumstances, but for like just piercing and blowing away and stuff like that, she's a bit more of a kind of almost defensive character than a lot of the other heroes, but she can be, yeah, very handy. If we start... Oh, I was trying to start with a jump, because then you just get to take them all out in one. Ah, here we go. So what you would use is you'd use Gale Force to blow away all the mini Z-Yuksers, and then you attack them with Mario, but what we can do here is just take this one out with one attack. And then take the second one out with a Body Slam. We're powerful enough that we can get them in one hit, which is really nice, but just, yeah, especially if they're mixed with Mooncleft, focus on these guys, because once they start throwing the mini Yuksers out, shit gets annoying, basically. Oh, ow. I probably could have taken that even without shielding. Oh, I'm actually getting towards a level up now, which is pretty nice. Now, we've got one more bastard to take care of. You will have noticed, the astute amongst you, there's something going on in the background as well, which I will get to in just a second. Ah, see, this one just looks like a Mooncleft, but it has also got a Z-Yuks in the battle with it, so if we just jump on that guy, then we blow over the Mooncleft to kill it, and then just proceed to flip it, and then we're good from there. Awesome, that was a nice quick battle. I like that. So, craftily hidden thing here. Star piece behind that rock. It's not an explosive rock or anything, you just have to look behind for it. And then you'll notice there's something over there. If we blow up this rock... Well, that was a cock-up, wasn't it? Let's try that again. If we blow up this rock... There we go, we get a pipe. Any prizes for guessing where that goes? And we can head into the mysterious building.
Rather suspicious building, wouldn't you say, old boy? Do be careful, eh?
I'm going to be so careful that I'm going to switch to Goombella. Can you tell, as ever, when I'm Ooh. Travelator. Sweet. Yeah, can you tell when I'm anticipating a fight with a new enemy? Who's that, dude? Whoa. That's Mario. So let's get him? That wasn't really a question, was it? I suppose it kind of could have been. But yes, so these are... I don't think we've come across these before. We haven't seen any of the new features of the new arena yet, but these are Elite X-Nauts. Boink. That's an Elite X-Naut. This guy is the creme de la creme of the X-Nauts. Max HP is 10, attack is 5, defense is 1. He'll use regular attacks as well as boosting his power or size. Elite X-Nauts are tough, but you just have to smack them away until they go down. And she's right. They've got a defense of 1, so spin jump will kill them in 1. A normal jump wouldn't only do 8 to them. And then, yeah, they either they attack by doing that, ow, like a normal X-Naut, or they can also do the thing where they drink potions and make themselves big. I think I'll use Mario for some... I haven't really got enough for healing at this point, actually. Spat on the micro a bit, they're going... I'll just kill this guy. Actually, there's healing right outside this thing. Costs 20 coins, but I'm kind of minted at the moment from... See, I got like no coins after doing all the shopping stuff, but now I've got money again. Yeah! Mario, if those X-Naut dweebs are here, that's totally it. Then the Crystal Star must be here too, don't you think? And Peach must be here too. We gotta find her, Mario. Yes, all very obvious. So this is, unsurprisingly, the X-Naut Fortress that we've been seeing so much. But this is its actual music, because when we hear it with Peach, we only hear like the Peach theme or like just the no music, really. So it's kind of cool to have that. It's a bit of a maze, and you've kind of got to be prepared for... You've got to know where you're going. I'm going to switch to Bobbery for now, or do I want Edgar out? Edgar's not great against these guys because they've got defense. I think Bobbery will probably be the most handy against them. Fight this guy. And we can continue on. As you can see, so this door is red, which means please insert the elevator key. Don't have the elevator key, so the only place we can really go is through here. Were you watching that? Because you should have been. Any other fall tiles, if you step on them, will electrocute you and send you back to the beginning. You have to follow the pattern you saw. I believe if you enter and then exit and then leave the room, it will show you the pattern again, but that one is fairly straightforward. And that grabs us the elevator key. This floor is now all safe to move on, which means we can also grab, I believe it's a super shroom from here. I said I believe it's A, but I didn't guess what it was. I went, I believe it's A, and then waited till I saw it, so that didn't really work as such, did it? Anyway, we can insert the elevator key into this lift now. And we get choose your destination, sub-level 1 or sub-level 2. I'm going to skip past sub-level 1 for now. I will come back to it in a bit and go straight to sub-level 2. Now, there are a lot of rooms here, and if we go to the... Ooh, there's a yuck somewhere nearby. If we go through here... Now, there's a lot of stuff going on here. There's a cog up there. Notice that red cog. We can pay attention to that for later. But if we press this button, a spooky light comes online. What can go wrong with stepping into it?
Where in blazes are we?
Listen to the music. You can just about pick it out. If we come out of the door, we are in...
Well, hello, Rogueport. The X-Nauts used that thing to come here from the moon.
In fairness, I guess they didn't use a cannon every time, so yeah, that connects to Rogueport Square, which is quite cool. And it's certainly provides a quicker way for getting back to the moon in future than going all the way to Fire Outpost. I don't even know if you can use the cannon again. No idea. But either way, while we're back in Rogueport, we've got something to do, because we picked up 2 Shrine Sprites last episode of Fire Outpost, which means we have every Shrine Sprite in the game, worth knowing, all 42, which means we can upgrade our final partner, which is Mrs. Mouse for a final time. So, let's do that. So, that brings our health up to 25, which is the lowest of all partners when fully upgraded. Even Edgar has 30 hit points. And it gives her a really interesting move, which is scary, because it costs 10 flower points for Smooch. But what Smooch does is... oh, fuck's sake, how do I do it? It's X, isn't it? Check moves. Replenishes Mario's HP with a friendly kiss, and it can replenish up to 10 hit points in one, so it's really powerful in that way. It's the only move in the game that heals, so essentially if you get the action command right, and it's relatively straightforward, you essentially convert flower points to hit points, which can be really handy. Anyway, let's head back to the Exnort Fortress, because this door is open now. I believe this door would have been locked if we came earlier in the game, and it's just like, you can't get in. And I believe we've got another new enemy upcoming, so I'm going to switch over to Goombella again. So if we head over to the right, oh, there he is already. Hopefully this should have the enemy I want with it, maybe, but it's a kind of random thing. Yes, it does! Well, let's kill the Yucks straight off. That's nice. And if we swap over to Goombella for a wee tattling, this is... now that's an Exnort PhD. Guys like this invent all the annoying things we fight. Max HP is 9, attack is 4, and defense is 0. He likes to throw beakers of chemicals. The chemicals do all kinds of stuff, like making things huge or burning people. He may also use potions to heal himself, or make himself impossible to hit. Exnort PhDs are really annoying, so take them out before they boost themselves. They're nice and soft, though. A normal jump should take them out. I don't think they have any defense. No, they don't. So, nice and straightforward there. Oh, and I believe that's a... oh, no, it's not. 98. God damn it, I thought that was us ready to level up. But perhaps not. Now, if we go along to this next room here... and there's another Exnort PhD in here, so let's quickly take him out. Oh, and he's got an OG Yucks with him. Yucks. So these are the ones we fought in Boggly Woods. They've just got 3 hit points, the tiny little things. But they, as with all Yuckses, can be annoying if they get their minis out, so just try and take care of them before that. But he's only got 3 hit points, so not a problem, even for Goombella. And that's us, I believe, leveling up. Man, he didn't even give star points. That's annoying. Yeah, there are some original Exnorts and original Yuckses in here. Not on the field. Actually, I think there are some Exnorts on the field. Either way, no! Shit! Fuck! Oh. I cocked up. I meant to put badge points on. I didn't. God damn, that's annoying. I was pressing A too quickly. Well, I mean, I was going to do a HP upgrade. Well, I was going to do a badge points to a HP up plus at some point in the future. That's really annoying. I've cocked up. Oh, and it's way too much effort to go back and save. And fuck it, I'll just deal with it. Get more hit points. It means, well, what I was planning on doing with badges, I'll have to reshuffle around. So it's come to my attention. I still have the power smash on. Take that off because I can't even use my hammer, so that's completely useless. And I was going to put the flower saver P on, but I can't do that because I don't have the bloody stuff for it, which is really irritating. But I'm going to put on tornado jump. Where is it? Because A, I've never shown tornado jump off, and B, it's handy for taking out Yuckses. So our next level up will just have to go on Flower Saver P, and then we're just a little bit behind the expected curve of where I want to be in that way. Anyway, we're in, as you may have noticed, we were bitching at the time, but we spring jumped up into the vent system. There's a star piece there, and we can go sideways and drop through any one of these vents, but I want to specifically go for this one. Because this drops us in the teleporter room, and this is that cog I drew attention to earlier. Let's grab it. That'll be useful later. For now, we want to head out here. And head along to the right by 1. And by 2. I'm aware I could use, I just thought of it now, I could use Chet Ripper or Rip Cheeto, whatever the fuck he's called, to modify my... Look at this, the little cubicles in here. I think Peach may have got changed in here at one point. But yeah, I could modify my stats with Rip Cheeto. I just can't be asked. 2 little notes here. How to activate the switch. Left, right, middle. Do not forget. Remember that. And today's code is 014029. Do not forget it. I won't. And I think I'll end the episode there, so thanks very much for watching. In this episode, we've explored the moon and come to the Exnaut Fortress. Next episode, we will be going further into the fortress. Thank you very much, and good day.